Hey busy crafters, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and today we are doing 3 fall DIYs. And we're going to start off with DIY number 1, and that is the book set that is going around that I've wanted forever. I got that book set from Hobby Lobby for $5.49. It was originally $21.99 and I got it in their clearance section for $5.49. I started off by heating off that little sticker and getting it off, and then going ahead and using my Goo Gone to wipe off the front and the top of it, because the top also had like dirt and stickiness to it. Then, because these books were glazed with something, I ended up sanding it all around and then wiping off the excess. So there's that. I went ahead and painted the top book of this wooden book set in my Decor Americana Desert Sand. And I did 3 coats of it, and in between each coat I dried with my hair dryer and then painted the 3 coats again. This one is actually my favorite one that I made because I love fall so much, but I love Jesus more. And this one is surrounded by my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So this is my favorite one. The second layer is from Hello Hobby, and it's the chalk paint in green. And once again, I went ahead and did 3 layers of it, drying with my hair dryer in between, as you can see there. I still haven't played with my hot air gun. I haven't done that yet. I'm getting up to it. But right now I've been doing all the crafts inside the house. Normally I'm out in the garage because it's beautiful and I live in the mountains. But I've just been doing everything in the garage or in the office today, or this time. So then the bottom layer is being painted in Decor Americana Georgia clay. And it looks way brighter on the screen right now, but when it dries, it kind of has a dull muted color, and it brings the book together. Like seriously, even the ribbon that I'm going to use, it pulls everything together. This is my favorite one because it does have sayings about my Lord and Savior and fall. Like fall is my favorite one. My favorite season is fall. And of course, Jesus. Like, we love Jesus. So the bottom layer says pumpkin spice and Jesus Christ. And the middle layer, the green layer, I have it saying fall for Jesus, he never leaves. And that is the truest statement, because even though it doesn't feel like he's with us, he really is. And he's never left us. And so that statement is absolutely 100%, because he's not only with you in your bad times, but he's in there with your good times and everything. So, that's why I love that saying. And then the top one says autumn leaves and Jesus please, because autumn leaves they're beautiful. Like where we're at, we have so many trees that are changing different colors. Not right now because it's still summer, but it'll get there. I got that ribbon from Joann's. It was 60% off from $5.99. And I liked it because the pumpkins on it are kind of muted. They're not like bam in your face, even though my house is decorated up with so many different pumpkins and so many different colors. I liked this one because of the more muted colors that I used on the book, and everything came out so beautiful, so perfect. And I just adore this one, most of all. That ribbon I also got from Joann's, and it was originally $3.99 with 60% off. So all I did was the awareness ribbon, and I put it all together with a pipe cleaner and then put a little wooden leaf in there. And there it is done. Came out so great. On to DIY number 2. This one is actually a Michaels project, and I got that thing from Michaels, and it was originally $12.99, but I got it for $9 because it was on sale. And what I did is I wanted something a little bit more rustic and not as colorful, because everything, like my whole house is decorated in color. Like every room has a different color. I just like color, So with this one, I wanted a little bit different. This is going on my mantle. And I used my Hello Hobby antiquing wax or antique finishing wax. And what I did is I painted it on with a paintbrush and then wiped it off with a wet wipe. And I did that for the whole thing, just on the outside, because the inside is going to be covered in fall flowers. Plus, it's going to be on top of the mantle, and my mantle is 6.5 feet high. So in order for me to even dust up there, I need to have a step stool. So unless somebody comes over, grabs my step stool that's on the other side of the house and crawls up there to check it out, it's not going to be a big deal. So then what I did is I used a chip brush and I just very lightly distressed it. I don't get to distress things a lot because a lot of the time my house is not farmhouse. My house isn't all that. It's actually very unique. It's medieval weaponry. It's all that stuff. And so it's kind of hard to make decorations for your house that kind of go, but it's just, I guess my house is just a catching pot for everything. We like it. It goes in the house. Doesn't matter. So then I got that Farm Fresh from the Dollar Tree. It came in a pack, a 6-pack of the Harvest DIY words. And I painted that with the same Georgia clay from Decor Art Americana. And I too also just distressed it a little bit with the brush. My son, if you guys are hearing that, my son, he's 14. He's running around upstairs like a madman. And I don't know why. So that's crazy. So I just went ahead and I did one coat, and I did all of it, the sides and the insides. If my voice sounds weird and it sounds like I'm struggling, I'm still kind of getting over the cold that I had, or the flu, or whatever it was, but the illness that I had a couple weeks ago. And it's also very hard to breathe. So I'm very sorry. I just went ahead and glued that to the side, and then I am gluing floral foam that I got from Hobby Lobby for $5.99. It came in a 6-pack, and I had to cut one of them down. And those I also got from Michael's. Those picks, or those bushels, I got for, I believe, $1.50 each. I don't remember because I bought them like almost a month ago. And when they were on sale, those little flowers I did get for 99 cents. So at first I didn't think that I was going to have enough for this project. Good thing I have backup flowers for fall. And what I did is I start out with my arrangements is putting them basically in a pattern for like the first, few flowers. I put them in a pattern. And then after that, I just go haywire, and then there's no rhyme or reason. I just shove it wherever it looks good. And that's just how I do my florals. That's how, I don't know. Because I know florals and flowers and arrangements and everything are just supposed to be crazy. I even do the same thing for my front yard. Everything is placed first, and then I just go crazy and plant anything and everything anywhere it fits. But like the roses, they're placed, where they're supposed to be until a gopher comes by and then like moves your roses. And I've had roses that were moved twice because of these gophers. Don't even get me started on gophers. But, whew. So yeah, I just went ahead and clipped them all up and went ahead and just started, once everything was placed right, then I just started putting anything in wherever it looked good, wherever there was a hole. I didn't really focus on the back. There's a lot of the foam seen from the back. But like I said, this is going on top of my mantle, and my mantle is 6.5 feet high. And in order for me, who are 5'7", has to get up there to even dust it, I have to use a step ladder to get up there. So I'm not really worried about the back. If it was going somewhere where it could be seen more, then yeah, I would have gotten the extra flowers, and I sure would have put them in the back. But I don't think I have to worry about that. And maybe next year I'll go ahead and get more of those flowers, or even later on if I go out and about and find more flowers, then maybe I'll go ahead and do that. And then there's the finished product. All the fall flowers, all the fall colors, and I really love this one as well. These ones turned out really cute. I got those little frames. Well, we're going to start with the paper. I got those papers from Michael's. And No, I think these, I don't know. I have so much paper that I don't even know where I get them from. So I got those little things from Hobby Lobby, and they were once again in the markdown section. And I believe I paid $1.39 for them. They were pretty cheap. They had like this little tropical panda bear on it, which, okay, a panda bear? And so I think he was holding a pineapple. I'm not sure, but I took them off. And I took them off because I was going to use this for a different project and I never got around to doing it. So then I said, hey, what better to do this? So I went ahead and cut that out. I had to keep trimming it down because doing that like that was, you know, it was way big. So then when I got it down to the size, I used my Elmer's Craft Bond Extra Strength glue stick. And that thing is amazing. One of them I cut down a little too much, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just messed it up. But no, I got this macrame cord that I'm using, and I got it from Amazon. And I actually got it from Amazon 2 years ago. And if I can find it, I will put everything in the description box down below. And this cord comes in like 27, I believe, different colors. And I got brown, you know, because I had it for a different project. And so it worked out with this project as well. I just may go back and get some more colors because their pink was really pretty and so was their blue and their orange and their red. Anyways, they had a lot and they're all pretty, and I'm probably going to end up with all 27 colors just because, you know, that's who I am. So once again, I went ahead and painted those word sayings. It says, welcome fall and hello fall, or welcome autumn and hello fall. Something like that, you know. But I painted it in my folk art chalk paint in suede blue, or blue suede. Yeah, blue suede. And I'm glad I did that because I was originally going to use terracotta, but it seemed like it just drowned it out. Like I did paint one of the words in terracotta, and because of the background, it did kind of drown it out. And I didn't like that. So I wanted a pop, and that pop of blue is absolutely amazing, especially up against these flowers that I got from Hobby Lobby last year. And they're kind of paperish. They're not your silk, they're not your plastic, they're like paper. And so I got them when they were 90% off. And from $10.99, 90% off, of course, heck yeah, I'm going to buy those. I bought a lot of them. Made a lot of fall decorations last year that I didn't film because I didn't have my channel up yet. But then I went ahead and used those flowers, and there was like these little burgundy ones that I used off of that one. And then I just put a pumpkin on it. And then those ones I used the orange, and I put an acorn for my mom's yard. My mom gave me a big box of these acorns because she has black oaks around her house, and her acorns are huge. Like you can hurt somebody with them if you threw them. The acorns that I have at my house, they're not black oaks, and they're just smaller acorns. So I have an unlimited supply of acorns, and that's good. And pine cones. We have pine cones the size of a small dog. But there's the end of them, or the finished product, and I really like them a lot. I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.